In the process, maybe say promo code no about Insura FM asho e basa automatically no ye chow £5 and €5 and you more Europe. So America na Canada ye chow $10 for free. Who send this cancel yento tap send it there. No fee.
Hey, they just say ukayo tap send. No.
Yeah, Ojo. What's on this channel? Okay, any I'm check them some from. Kaish, a soon tap send party jack. Mama we are saying can you? Hey, remember that?
Ofa, pacha mama friend.
You know what when you say?
Masoya yeshiro nana.
Nothing.
Se baby ameti ye to me. And me ofa send me ska. Di nkan wo de ko si wo bisu ni pakura discount. You de buy enso amiko yi a ehun sem bebre. Afi kwa do mo busam sem my transaction o hoda. Ah!
Debbie. And catch you, catch your offer say on download tap send. So download tap sender or send this camera wire. About the mobile money and our bank account simple.
Tap send.
Yeah, tap send. Now okay, tap send it there. If you see a fan baby ubia, so what Europe and America, Canada, so kura Android, so kuta iPhone, and once we download app not two phones. So in the process,
and also it goes beyond what is in the pocket, and now say what you're capable of doing.
Honorable me besima ebusia you live on Facebook say you take away asan banti o Facebook na destructions bi ba ya yasa babak on Facebook ntina wasa login a join here. Honorable na ekobande say ya minim say party said you wonsem no o kan na kwete say Brian the champion o wosika de but o ntimi nya nimdia wodi bebu mine sa because of the fact that ebia yede nimdia na sensusuya yede buman ene buman enye sika from o narrative no but we have Brian so say o say enye ni sika
Dr. Mahmoud Bawo yede da ko ba ko ye to no so a eye insiseye wo ye party no na o man ni mu a eboa me yetibidi mampani enti yede da ko ba ko ye to no so a we have the chances of winning than Ubia Yakwa Father Bafofro because maybe you ready boy. I've been in an answer yet. I am fat of him. Or Baba Akon. Young man, a crime and I'm second type. You were for by or my ass at now position bloom and my yes are creating. With the beginning said, then Kayamaya Hokline and my Yibra, a Dubois professor. Eba the second time one. A Kayaba Bamu Elias, that's what we think.
But Osha a year among for soon semwa or more can a witch there. Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia now can buy that down or can simply for our main sick assem to tree and a quite befaso or maybe to me. In fact, currently, gold board more modern bonny idea or mubunano. A drew baby out to send a cheetah for be essay yemfa a home abasobonum farmer Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia because on the decisions no. E buy a year or mine ye. But se okobo no maybe so kan yeswa. Entimi anko ye ewo amamu no dia. Ase no no na chitafo empeso ombegia tum no mde ato no so. Eno so na party fo no to bi kire se e ka ho bi. Emma party no elusu poto a Dr. Mahmoud Baumia na de call elections no. Ebi ne exchange rate, ebi ne Noma na sebe nebo kosro ni ade obekae se obeboache e de CD no IGP kro de dollar no key ni be hye ni botom ni a manfo se play back those voices ni nyina e kire se Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia he couldn't walk the talk said e be kan no should you repeat such a person nationally no ebi nsususu se mo de ne sa akobie mu a manfo no remfi no ma bi o kan ye atwam a wantumi anye no
many apart from the area kwablen je Japan Nipa and 9 year age no obia kaban ho bi everybody had a role to play in the government say inkukua yedi ye no ho enye ndi support the win aba no eye MPP for na am beto aba no and I am saying that on authority because me my yesterday our my constituency am a minimum number of MPP for am beto aba the first time 2020 minya over 26,000 2024 minya 19,000 and so I can tell you say the part to abama me no e mu be 7,000 amount to abama me. I have reached out to all of them and they have told me why they did not come to vote for me. They would be anyone more sabe ubetimi aka say eye apayino as a central government who ensam eye yanka sa ye niam ba ku mienu miensa bi inti say candidate a ejina nyina no tenne enye campaign ye na meka na bia makoka bi hu asembone na wakate na master ne campaign ka be kire obia ne ya o ya be ko opposition apart from you coverage Japan one no nka ho bi me I can tell you personal experiences with all the candidates be kire wo ye o me ya e ma ye ko opposition
ada o mo ye den
ada be ka say a campaign break me I have opted to say meka me candidate who wants them me can obi who asembone until na me di besti wa but I can tell you say obia what your yeah and also am I co-opposition all the four apart from Kwabeji Ejefo what does say intino and then Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia with the abiding him apacho say any me do ho yeah anye yi yeah apacho kra na bi say there be omo di ye intino me and pacho and ma wo but he as a vice president neno yemfan say nipa na wa ban mu no nipa no di enim e was about that and my near contest no e yo no anti no what their hombrastia Ghana from Panche Yemebu how we did not get it right and then there's another opportunity teach you puni sanya yenyanimi ebu mai God board asema wuke it is a matter of a fact to say the one who brought a domestic growth purchase program our maimu ha since independence near the no but yentimi anko to the extent that we mu edge of numbers parliament because say 137 and they think the gold board again you Ghana again ye NDC obstructed everything positively that we could do to help this economy. They obstructed.
But clearly such an authority or board was not in your plan.
Oh, you see, one of the statements that Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and said after the gold purchase program, gold for oil, we were looking at making an institute out of this whole program. What does that mean? We were
institute more established. But PMMC and I was Bank of Ghana maybe nya sa release na Bank of Ghana they buy when Bawumia omo launch sa gold for reserve no osha their focus was to empower the PPMMC na otumi edise so the plan of gold board assembly a different institution wasn't captured in that.
You see, if we were going to empower PMMC to play this role, what it meant was that now we don't have PMMC. PMMC in Yobio, a defund.
Yeah.
Gold board are being replaced. What it means is that gold board is strengthened to do beyond what PMMC is doing. The same way, and PMMC, the bit to me as strengthening woman, normal play the role of gold board. Gold board is just a nomenclature. It's just a name. PMMC could have been reviewed, its activities could have been reviewed for them to be playing the role of gold board. It would
you had 4 years.
Okay. The fact that Onya actually thinking beyond the box introduces such a thing tells us that this is a leader. Say it to the end, a twap in here when the Mukwai of the Faswa, you bet me at Chisanyama woman. None of the government thought about the fact that bet me a good Yamedia Chayano, bet me Juma Manabuaye. And somebody has argued that yen we had 30 tons of gold reserves. Buying in this quantity of gold. It is saying 30, you can say a ton near dollars near the shop, forex. And we would not have been in the situation where we were in. It's a matter of focus. It's a question, Yamiadum, and NDC Baye, Omabesum, and Momoso, Omaye, but we should even look at the other side of it. And I'm saying to us, I mean, ye economy in dollar and kosoro na yenkunkum ye ho. Is that what we are looking for? Beyond that, the government has to see to it to say yenye bibi a ebetimi abo dipa be ho ban. But yen fe yen nkoti good board to say no abo yen ntene no ane no. But I am saying say sa nipa wo ideas wono ni nipa sebe ka na chi a da chi bi obedi mampani a ɔman ne kwa ahunhia Ghana ko mu bi no a obetimi aboa adwene beyond the box that we hear from
But a binsu argument and say, oh, Brian the Champion, Kennedy, Akompre Kwe Japan, ni adia. Omu well established companies ni other projects or memua. Even I employ Crawford or memua, or mainsu adi hiadia bako pansu ya employment. Omu ankasa in their own capacity. Omo to manage omo territory no, I create something around them a benefit Ghanaians. Intinki yama omo kwai. Nanka womo meye nationally na emwa. Don't you agree with omo kansa asem?
Minu ene na enche fiskana boa me na me the president.
Oh, are they?
Because I have employees over 700.
Okay.
My hospitals I employ over 700 people.
Right.
It is a non quadia and the numbers from Pisca. Not actually Bebo boa me na me the president.
But you agree, sir, with Kennedy Akumpre Kwe Japan ne normal or any businesses near the adena all together ne brino. You agree, sir, probably there will be differences from all the so.
You see, I have said, sir, being opponent to be a water. But once you are bringing this in perspective, let's look at it. When you say when you pay you or my moha or my employees, near Mira or say money, I don't know, their employment runs into thousands. Into yet there no kwa be year a year. And yet no one here we want to have business people as president. My main customer could be in Chile. Idea back when my lose power. A year how NPP politicians take over some businesses by themselves. What's in America?
Omu take business, omu fa businesses, every or many businesses, omu esnachi yana.
Not illegitimately, legitimately.
Ah, sir.
Oh, of course. That's how we are politician, a businessman. And I make me a businessman.
Ah, the end omu fa.
Means, but I am telling you, sir, a lot of the business community were against us because almost a business and what's a moment and call politicians.
But honorable, Omumuti say just mere allegation. Because
fine, let's
at least
it like that. But Obi a business might be in the making. Obi OTAB on your business or because an allegation. But your OTAB or your businessman Biara. So we lost the business community.
And he for the snatches are there.
But I am telling you, sir, on the side of the business community, they claim, say, how much a business is enough. So you lost us.
But
so
any DDEP ya na business in isu say ye fa wo investment ni ade ken of riata adama policies anko ye na ma businesses ni bufu ya ema business community dwamo.
You see, DDEP, it affected more individuals than businesses. It affected individuals much more than business. Because you see, very few business people will want to invest in some of these instruments. Most business people, the average businessman will want to turn around his money than investing in, because we share rates, interest rates, no money I don't want. Sabe, you're a good businessman, you will not invest in such instruments. You know where to put the money to get a maximum profit base. What does it? Do we necessarily need a businessman as a president, as a manager? No. We need somebody who can create opportunity for everybody.
Honorable Alexander Akwesiakwa, Baumia was the head of economic management team, and of course, Oshes economy no many because and he saw people snatching businesses, snatching what should have helped businessmen in this country. And now, mohu wan kan ho hwe basis abri.
Minia, if you're a businessman, overtin America yase.
No, I agree, but what I'm saying is
because
that
Jamaica say
he was the vice president.
Jimmy, there's no way the business is to be Koswa. Ninginano will be at the purview of the vice president, who is the head of the economic management team.
Honorable say
businesses business Koswa. And Yanina and the back into the purview of the head of the economic management team.
But Anya no yewo ministry ni institutions a wo report ma mampani nti eden ya obenya briefing as to the complaints by businessmen they said your man for snatching on businesses as you got to know no sa no so better ti aden ya take steps bia
as a business the competition it is said we be to mean ka say ye pre-business we who man to make catch a vice president. But I am saying this because ka say ye were businessmen omo ye omo wo abremu a omo wo employees in or say to abama wo and I make catch that was say say me nya been to abama businessman so ma me president. I need somebody who can create opportunity for everybody.
Uji so ombe snatch aban business nyina na
men kan sa so sada wo papa they say I will wish to vote for somebody who creates an opportunity for everybody. So if you want to remain in business, you remain in business. If you want to remain in politics, you remain in politics.
But who wish for a businessman to become a president?
MYN.
Wow.
Because the country cannot be run like a business.
Wonderful.
Businesses are meant for profit. So nimsa. Businesses are meant for profit. Or mines are running for profit. But running your minds and be a nipa who better. And unti and na what should have bagan and you still there were a lot of social intervention during our reign.
By your state enterprises, state institutions are we expect them to make profits. And now krananka your friend is saying share your brewery my friend is saying baby I ain't saying now Kofi Dumawe Gehok any other institutions are so mutimi make profits. Na yakoka eso ma boka esa aban krasa bambetua we aboka se esa aban bambetua no. If we have a businessman or business ideas we know how to make businesses work entimi muama ye state enterprises nim fan faso mreye to revamp our economy
idea ma ye businesses and a state owned businesses enya profit enya about leadership a clearly political patronage.
And about leadership.
Clearly political patronage. Because, some of these businesses, no. Oh yeah, we are the politician back or no.
Okay.
What the politician back or no.
Right.
Than you given if you see businessman be baba monaka say omo mubu me ma me be the president no. Me mom appointment because for businessman be wo baby. No about Berani state institution. Because the businessman be about president. It is a party for no more Majuma. Because there be me and more Majuma.
Right. Honorable. Nti ede na wo ni se ba umia betimi aye no exceptionally from eye omo a akano because we've seen Baumia before but the others no yen share dan hu omo so ma be di mampani said na Baumia ka say o me di mampani da no vice na why pen omo so e bia ministers bia MPs dey ba omo so me di mampani da eti what exceptional achievement I feel say Baumia betimi amayenya apart from those people.
Minya uti abontia the grass looks greener and there Yera Mahama eba no say or the experience never. Osha experience amebo ni yenye. Inti unya say ubenya a totally new person na waba. Because omo experience in impuno. Ube betra kunye mu a there are things that will be said to you. One thing here, ube disappointed. It immediately when they say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, at least as vice president, he has an insight to some of these things. It is on your opportunity to now anymore. The things that went wrong, that all the various landmines, that because the Romani do know, experiment you. ye here obi a oso mu apo betru meka ene won say cocoa prices e ba fom one monitor cocoa prices are e ba fom world market cocoa prices e ba fom and then won say cocoa farmers ye ntri omaka for a very long time.
Right.
These are things that na Yewura Mahama wa bonten no na onim se ba beto no and na ba beto no ebo a omo hye ye bebrebe nyina no he is now faced with the reality. Ono wo experience impo no it is a pe bibi e betimi ama ye party ni ma benyam na de bia e be magana fo agi atom na gana fo be mu so ba ye no yesua bibi ne asaba iti afei wo mo areche mu a omunya wo ye mu no yetimi atoto nyama manakoye ya we need Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
Right. Honorable Matthew was on that grounds, but then our chairman Yewura Jeff I don't only know what problem that na because me share more Adum TV ne exchanges ana ekoso no na anu wedding based on Brian Sika or so what they amamono which you have told us wamamu bibi and then say obeko that direction meaning say you accept say more receive we but then adena sa as a yano no ne na kasa ni mu wedding more problem that na say dey na ekoso
mame answer the word kwam you know so but mame yin fi ho say Sika me ka say Yewura Brian Ediaboye general support of the MPP, which I will never deny.
Okay.
But Sika Hoba exchanges our TV so no. 2024 D-Day elections money.
Right.
The chairman Jeff Kunedu Ado as a minion to say Sika ne fee Yewura Brian champion ho. Listen say because Sika don't fee Yewura Brian champion ho, but it was at the instructions of Bawumia's campaign team. Campaign officer kwesi kokoji udibie sika ho ewo Yewura Brian champo it is sika ne Yewura Brian champo dia the campaign team na dikoja no so oye regional coordinator nti odon no edema ye no minim etimi ma maji tu sika ne yina no efi Yewura Brian champo ho
ba chairman se moko gin wo Brian fee
and I say Ashanti region for Koji or Mosika ewo Yewura Wuntumi ho has Wuntumi laid claim to those monies.
Oh, okay.
Ashanti region candidates, Bisobia, Koji Sika for Yewura Wuntumi ho.
Ebi a Brian di Jija chairman bi as one cha.
What's a Brian di
Ebi o di Jija chairman bi as one cha na.
Debi Brian di no Fed said the Koji wo Brian ho no. You call Brian fee no. Chairman wo ho, isi regional chairman ho, isi regional secretary ho. And it's kwesi usike nie. Kwan ya be fa so spending in die. Paper no nie je. Na fa kwaye wadwuma. Me ne constituency chairman, and me MC ne kwaye. Say auditor just so CCTV wo ho. It is auditor just say pani ampa kwesi me catch us away to Brian wa. Me I say I will come out and say Yewura Brian champo. But I was say. But I was my force dey di. But once I one can tell Mr. Abreno, no work at him say, a nedia. Meet me into Musa.
But now all information be that say party na na this can be na say.
Yes, because party phoning a friend, Mr. Minko. Bawumia campaign team the friends Minko Brand. Because he and so friend be some him ya dear mammy, and I'm a kaya. And I'm okay. That is what you are supposed to get.
Bawumia campaign team. Meaning says can if you Bawumia wa na say if you
meaning maybe I'm not friend here say Yewura Brian Odibe Sika no Yewura Brian all other candidates Eastern region obi alcohol it just no tie mira Jeff Kunedu all kasa no o kasa ni nyana me ampa adia Yewura Jabia Yemia e be me din se be be che so all frame me otrofo on national TV
Jeff
onim se me nyetrofo
Chairman Jeff
onim se me nyetrofo
also one fan Canada
na me nua obi a wo fra me nua na wonim se me ntimi neutron kyerɛw na wonim se asɛm a wo kai ɛnyɛ saa na tie na mum esai the exigencies of time unti ujina TV so afrɛ me or true for when you know I have my credibility at stake wouldn't me miss minimo e ka say na me say eni die mu chama eni die mu so wo CCTV no wo ha fa bra me be kyerɛ me na me nhwɛ sɛ wo ka kyerɛ me sɛ akwasi kai Brian na dey maw I will eat a humble pie and come back to say Chairman Jeff you were a champion doctor but forward say there so but that was it.
Wow. Into opa wo chawo kra wo mfa nche no.
Oh, opa be chawo dia, se na hunu se oyemfonso. No manfo hunu se oh, minimi nua kwasi asem no. Besemo, ya ka wie. Kwasi minim no so onye true for. Minya, you see, yeah politics. Me nyine bebre sa, but my cross me 50. But I can tell you, me started Bobra, na me di 20 years. Min kan dina ha no mo nwa wadum. I got my first house, mansion at 25. Obi ani mi bia ni se mabobra. Min be catro on 1.5 million. Abra mia mi yimi botomska e di ye constituency development. And then sika me dia she constituency mu a minya bag is over 5 million Ghana cedis. Me ankata politics a me koye obi awia me 7 million Ghana cedis. That's what court. And so me and bringing me down. Now 1.5 million in tea will be the frame throw for. And what that's TV so. When I have my credibility at stake, politics are be ye be many fi medjuma ho obi awia me 7 million Ghana cedis. And that's what court here. And so me e ma me nkobo besia obadia e ma me close medjuma e ma me yi medjuma efuadi. Now 1.5 million cedis. Ube jina ono ma frame throw for. Obia koye elections a yabane moa all the candidates obia kwajibi including ministers ni adina obia kwajibi because party sika ya hye
right
it is if you one whole big meaning and then akansi aba now say chinchina men kan say if you hear Brian what am say mean nka which radio so FM true for
asem na yo yapa
oh minia we have nothing apart from our credibility. They say good name is better than riches. Bigi hu hia me pa wu. Me say me nim say nyema say and the asia and can you about chap for the fact is just ready yen your money be chairman o yen your so no money be chairman politics e dey say here but as much as possible no o show hu ye ya obetimi akura ho. But one kasa wu nipa obi a wuji ni di ono suji wudie ejina baabi ekbefrew or throw for on national TV abra ono nim se asemo a all ka no ono na odi tra na e be chairman ti ogboni ni die mo bi yedin but onim se okone kete so a okone senior so a obehunu se why me bone
honorable mame na sia no pay when you're brainy at Chincomonyamisha. All right, Honorable Alexander Kwesi Aqua MP Akimoda and I Yakochin Como MPP primaries Ebebasu in some way PP near Deno and Yansam get to Accra na and SMP my men coding Como Ewoka Akobedi Huns and Semno Sumra David Abuado. If I got the name right, National PRO for Concerned Drivers Union, Ghana. David, good morning.
Good morning, Mimian.
Now, pum to say.
Nyanko Panda Roma, Unquania on the wall.
Yeah, the Okropansi. Udini Abone say
David Aguado,
and the Natchez say Mechano. David, na
Mimian.
Kanwa, ye pafrono, and Hina Mudiakusi.
Yo, Mimian, me da say. Puni bibi.
It's you.
Ghana wo. Meka say amanyokua omuntimi policy asem asem o mankasa omuwo na omu mane yet de no na ye NDC na saadi asem amikai omuwo first na omu friend papa ngada secretary and say communication omu communication ni mponu omuntimi communication papa mene o katei ni nti ata car shortage aba bebrebe nyina ne say ya hyen a ye wo no about 40% to 45% no e wo shop and at the eto so dim companies are dollar inti omo food out from system no omo nyi omo saba aman crofo bebre e ta ye adwuma and inti emra na 100% no wo kwan so no na ye wo shortage dada they say 40% are free and sana nipa over 100% so abe kan inti na ma sani amani nyina eba obi wo store na wo no esan say na nkrofo beto ade bebre inti no and nkrofo beto ade because of dollar inti no they say you know obi a owo nkoko so odiga obeba say kumase na ofa ni nyama they say obefro de ka kumase akofa first nipa nsian nwotwe na ka bom no mato kumase kotobra because nyama na okoto no na nyama na ngasa boye de dada they say ni nyina bo abapom aninti na ohun sa nkrofo a okrom bebre na yen abrafo yen creative artificial shortage dia e wo bebia
but cars no so no timamufuo no kire se ba bia ya mota besi bebrebe no ye nhumu because o ka se mun create artificial shortage ba bia o mko gina cars no ya na edoso o mko ho a car ma eni ade nti na car no o mko fo ho na afahin
medical control that say 40-45% eco shop and I say
nti cars ni nyina egu shop
40-45% AC shop
wow
I didn't hear 60%, not 45 free more. And by 100%, not 45
na mo ye den ye sa estimate no cars do do say na wo Ghana e na move 40%. Mo cars na ye do do say the whole Ghana.
Yo, me ma typical example. Me local branch and me branch me ejuma and sana me wo national no La Paz highway. La Paz highway, your car 250. Saka 250, they say aka emu 150. Not just 100 Ephraim, oh money percentage almost 90%. And Obi so dear, 50. Emu 15 cost shop. Obi dear so 200. Emu 40 cost shop. Nti uke kan see ni a percentage ni de yem pese ye be ma amanfo ye ma hye omo eni nti ye ma omo 50% ye ma omo 45%. Memfa unko ekire bebre aban nkasa tuo a ya sente tuo a ya fe ni metro mass omo si omo cars ni ye 470 bibi ni aka se sia ye 170. Nti hwe de asa wom hwe de egu shop wom